guys, it's Darlene from Couture. I'm so excited about all of our new transfers. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. This is Oh Christmas Tree Farm, and I've written that on the back. We're gonna reuse our backer sheets because our transfers are reusable. You can use them 8 to 12 times, and I usually get many more uses out of mine. We're gonna do this on our 12 by 18 diagonal palette board. How amazing is this? It's a gray color and it looks really rustic. There are little gaps in between. We could have an issue with that, with bleeding a little bit, but we'll clean that up if we need to. This is a one-time use surface and is painted. So I used wax. I used Howard's Premium Paste Wax. I like this one because it doesn't have a strong smell, and I just wiped it on with a rag and wiped it off. So you're gonna do that first, and then we are gonna fuzz this because this is a brand new transfer. I'm gonna fold my corners under to help me so that I can get it off of here easily. And I'm gonna get my fuzzing cloth, and we can do half of this at once. Our fuzzing cloths are this size, but they pull in. So I'm gonna do half at a time so that it's a lot easier. All you're gonna do is you're gonna peel this back so that you have half of your transfer back. And this one is super sticky, so I definitely wanna do this so that I don't have any issues with my paint coming off onto this. I'm gonna peel my fuzzing cloth off. You can use a regular towel. If it's a small transfer, you can use your shirt. If you have pets that shed, do not use your shirt because more than likely you're gonna have cat hair or dog hair all over you, or whatever kind of hair that your animal is. So you can just use any old towel. Make sure it's been washed, and you can just lay it over the top of it, and then the easiest thing to do is to flip it, push it down. Okay, so then peel your towel off, just like that. So that is what I do. And make sure if there's any little things on there that you get them off. You do not want to have those underneath. So as I lay this down onto my surface, I'm going to lay this down and I'm going to pull the backer sheet off. I'm going to set this backer sheet to the side, and we will put the transfer back on that after it has been washed. So as soon as we're done with it, the transfer goes into a water bath. So I'm just trying to get this centered. If you put air underneath of it, it's easier to just pull it down and center it, and then you're going to get all your air bubbles out. You do not want air bubbles under there because then it will bleed. You can take your squeegee and gently go to the side, and that'll help get out any of your air bubbles. This is our 4-inch handled squeegee. I'm going to also go down. Just want to make sure because I can see the little lines in there. That's potentially where I could have an issue, and don't want to have any issues with that. We want it to be as nice as possible, and you can feel, if it was moving, you would be able to feel it. We are just going to use 3 colors. So 3 colors, that's three. I'm supposed to be out doing yard work, but I wanted to do this. This has been calling my name. I simply love this transfer. So we are only going to use 3 colors, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going back and forth. I'm thinking, do I want Oh Christmas Tree Farm in red? Maybe. And then all this little stuff in black. And then the tree will be green and the truck will be red. Decisions. So, maybe I'm changing my mind, which I can do. So this is the point where you're gonna figure that out. So this would be black, and then we could do red and red. All right, but that'll be a lot of red on there. So I'm trying to get a balance. So maybe I should do green and red. Yeah, and then the rest will be black. All right, so make up your mind. Figure out what you're gonna do before you start. Get all of your chalk paste stirred up. You want it to be the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. If it's too thick, you're gonna spritz a little bit of water in there and you're gonna stir, 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 and you're gonna make sure that it's ready to go. My red is a little bit runny, which scares me. My black is ready to go. I have a multi-tool already in here, so I can actually use that to start. And what we'll do is we'll chalk and peel. So we'll chalk and then we'll pull, and that is the way that we're gonna do with this. So I'll do the top part first here. This is our multi-tool. It's great for small areas. You don't want to overwork those areas that have the little gap in the wood. You don't want to keep going over it. So I'm going to put that back in there. Then I'm going to do my first line and then I'm going to peel and we'll see how we have it. So we're going to do green. And you could choose any color. You could do blue, you could do it all black. White will not show up on this. What you want to have is a good contrast. So I'm going to choose a squeegee that's going to work in that area. This is our mini. And it's just going to be really simple and easy to spread and scrape at the same time. And then I'll go back over it and get off the excess. And then we'll peel this up and see how it looks. And we'll keep going. So I am just so happy with the new transfers that they came out with. They're just super duper cute and easy too, very basic. So I'm going to scrape off my excess, put it back into my jar because we'll use that on another project. And it's just wasteful to leave it on there. Just make sure you're not getting up into the other area. And make sure you're working quick enough that you can peel this off. So we're gonna peel now. So we're just gonna pull it back. You're gonna go from top to bottom on this one. We're gonna pull it back and see what we have. Cute. All right, yay. I don't see any bleeding at all in between. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. We're going to gently lay it back down. And we just need to, this little area right here, I just need to make sure that that is down so that it doesn't lift and get any chalk paste underneath. So I am just going to press that using my little mini squeegee here. And then I'm going to do the black. So I'll do the black here and then I'll do farm in red and we'll peel. And then we'll just keep going down. Okay, so I have my little multi-tool in here. It gets quite messy because this jar is really deep. So we're just going to take some of our chalk paste. Like I say, you could do any color. You do not have to do what I do. When you make your project, you choose what you're going to do. And I could use the mini for this. A mini might work better to kind of spread it. Let's just get a bunch of this out. How about that? Just put a bunch over here. You just want to work quickly so that it doesn't dry onto your transfer, because then it's not going to be on your surface. If it's on your dried on your transfer, it's not dried on your surface below. When you peel it, it needs to still be wet. If that makes sense. I think it does. I think it makes sense. So just carefully get in here, this little area. You can just kind of tap, tap, tap right there. Okay. And now I think I want to go ahead and get my little mini squeegee. We'll just use our mini squeegee and start going over this area. Get the excess off because we want to peel this soon, but I need to do farm, and I just got onto my R. No big deal. I can fix that. I'm not going to stress over it. There's no stressing in chalking. We just have to keep going and we'll fix it. No worries. Gonna get right in there. It's a little tight right there. I'm gonna get my red ready. Gonna do farm. Gonna grab another mini squeegee here and just get that spread in there. So try not to get into the black and working quickly. So I'm picking up a little bit of the black. I am not going to stress over that. I can fix that later. I can touch that up if I need to. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and scrape that off, and then we're going to peel because it is time. It's time to peel this and see what we have. See if we need to fix anything. All right. So a little bit on our red, but no big deal. We can fix that. Not worried. Okay. All right. We're going to lay this down gently. I'm going to press this down and we're going to go ahead and do the tree part next. So we'll get in here with our green and we'll do the tree and then we'll do the truck and then we'll do the black and then we'll peel it, the whole thing. And then we'll fix anything that we need to fix. So no worries about that. That's the great thing about this. It's water soluble. You can generally fix it. You can go over it a second time. You could clean your transfer and you could lay it down and you could go over it a second time. No stress, guys. Okay. I'm gonna get right in here and then I'm gonna do my truck. The truck's gonna be all in red. You could do it different colors. If you wanted to, you could do the tires in black. I'm not. I'm gonna do it easy. Okay. And you know what? I think that I probably should peel this because the truck's gonna take a little bit of time, but let's go ahead and let's get this right here. Messy, messy. That's my name. Oh my goodness. Ugh. So I'm gonna take my squeegee, gonna get that excess off, and let's go ahead and peel this up so that our tree turns out nice. Cute. All right, guys, only thing we have left is our truck and then this little area around it. Let's get that out of there. Just gonna press that down. I think that we can use this larger squeegee. This is the small. I think we can use it for all of the red. Got everything pressed down. I'm gonna spread this out onto my surface here. Make sure I have enough. And then I'm just gonna start spreading. I have my little mini squeegee that I can grab if I need to. Okay, whoop. A little bit onto there. Just use my finger. And the red, my red is super runny. That is how it came. I have not added any water to it. It was runny when I opened it up. You never know. Each one is different. So I'm gonna get right up here at the top. If I feel like I am not able to control this squeegee, then I will grab my other one and we will use it. And if this seems like it's drying, then I'll pull it before I do the black. So I just kind of go by, I'll look at it. If it looks like it's drying, then I'm gonna peel it because I do not want this to be messed up. I want it to be super cute. I want to be able to sell this at my craft shows. Don't want it messed up. And it is a single use board. So really you would have to paint it. So if you totally mess this one up, you could paint it and then you could just start over, but you would have to paint it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do this. I think I can do it. I think I can get this area. I am just spreading and scraping at the same time. And be careful right here. I think I can do it. It's not looking like it's dried yet. So you're just going to go by whatever is happening with yours. Just because I could go ahead and do this doesn't mean that you can, because your area is going to be different. Things dry differently. If it's really humid, then you might have more moisture in the air. If it's high desert like it is here, it will be drying quickly. Okay, we're gonna pull and look at our awesome truck. Yay, I see one area on the truck that I need to go over. So this is your opportunity to do that. So I just laid it back down. I'm gonna go over that area that didn't quite take the color. I'm gonna peel it up. And we're done. Yay, super cute. Gonna put this into my water bath. Gonna fold this in half so it's less to work with. Gonna go put this into my water bath and I will be right back. Okay, all right, so a water bath is simply a container of water, such as a Tupperware. Mine today is a turkey baster pan, and could be your sink, could be anything. So I have a little bit to touch up on right here. That's easy. I'm taking my stylus, I'm gonna dip it into my red, and I think if I turn this upside down, then I'm not gonna be putting my arm into my truck, which I don't have my heat gun here. So I'm not able to dry that right now. I need to go to the store and grab a hair dryer. I'm up at my cabin and I have nothing here. Last night I used a little portable heater. So I'm just touching up the areas that got black on them that shouldn't have. Super easy, gonna be fine. No big deal. So don't stress. Do not stress over those things. It's not a big deal. You can fix it. So just tapping it in with my stylus. And you know, I wouldn't have to fix it if I really didn't want to. And there are a couple areas from me lifting up the transfer and putting it back down. My green right here. So I'm just going to touch that up. This is your opportunity to do this while it's still kind of wet. Just go in there and fix those little oopsies. Put the right color. I almost dipped it into the red. Don't do that, guys. Oh my goodness. So, you know, it's very forgiving. And it's supposed to look a little rustic. So, you know what? If it peels off a little bit, don't stress. It's fine. No one knows but you how exactly it was supposed to turn out. I am going to get some of my black over here. So that's how you fix this. You can just use a little stylus, a toothpick, whatever you have. All right, easy peasy. All right, I think we're done. What do you think? I think it's super cute, and it didn't have any issues where the slats were. I worried about that I would have a problem with that. Nope, did not. So all done. I'm gonna quit fussing with it now. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will try to do more tutorials. I know I haven't been doing a lot lately, so life gets that way. But have a great day. I'm gonna go do some chores outside. And oh, I wanted to show you. So on the back, there is not a way to hang this. There is no hanger. So you're going to either prop this up or you're going to put, you can put a sawtooth hanger on the back. I would put two. I'd put one on each corner on the back. So there you go, guys. Alrighty, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you back soon.